Good morning. What a beautiful day it is to worship the Lord. Hello, everybody. These are the weekly announcements for People's Community Church, June 21st, 2020. First thing we're talking about today is the summer lunch program. There will be a summer lunch program again this year, and it's sponsored in partnership by the Berea Area Ministers, Berea Cares, and the Berea Kiwanis Club. But due to the pandemic, the following safety measures will have to be in effect. Now, there will only be one distribution day this summer, and that day is Monday between 12 and 1 p.m. Children who need lunches can go to PCC or St. Mary's, where they will receive one bag that contains 3 bag lunches. Now, that means that's 3 days worth of lunches. Then, getting these lunches will not prevent them from being able to get lunches from the school district, which takes place on Mondays. So they're going to get 3 lunches, which take place on Wednesday. They're going to get 3 lunches on Monday. Then they'll be able to go to the school district and get 1 bag on Wednesday. If there's any questions, because I probably didn't explain this right, please call the church and they'll answer any questions that you may have. The second thing is our slow return to 631. That means our slow return to church. And it continues to be a blessing. Now, we're using every measure available to ensure members' safety, while a few of us return to the sanctuary, and at the same time, understanding that some members choose to remain at home. That's like me. I fall in that category of the older people, and for the present time, I will be staying at home. But we will keep this format through the month of June, and we'll reevaluate on a month-to-month basis. Now, we will continue to provide church at home materials and online worship opportunities. So you don't need to return to the sanctuary until you feel totally comfortable about coming in. If you're still nervous about it, then you stay at home until you feel comfortable about returning to the sanctuary. And also, just so that you know, we've decided to continue our online services even after we're able to get back together as a congregation in person on Sundays. Now, we ask that you tune in, invite family and friends, and like and share our feed on Facebook so that we can spread the gospel word far and wide so that everybody can hear about it. If they're sick and shut in, or somebody's at home and just can't make it, they can still tune in and hear Pastor Hartness's message and see what we're doing over here at People's Community Church. The next thing is a new program that started, I believe, last week. It's called Check In with the Pastor. And that means that Pastor Hartness would like to invite anyone who is interested to chat with him on Sunday morning before service at 10 a.m. Now, the pastor will be on church Zoom line for about 45 minutes to check in with members. There's no agenda. He simply wants to know how we're doing as a congregation and how we are dealing with the news about all this injustice and these murders and things that are happening. How are you doing during the COVID-19 pandemic? And are you ready to return to the public? And what conversations are you having with your children? Anything is fair game. So please tune in, and through sharing, we know that we help each other. So tune in on Sunday morning for that. PCC services, classes, and meetings will remain online for the present. So all classes will be through Zoom, and we welcome visitors, but we will not post our line publicly. And the reason for that is some people were hacking into our line and putting things that we didn't want on there. So we're not going to post the number publicly. So refer to the pastor's letter for further information. Stewardship. Now, stewardship means to continue tithing and sending your contributions in. So stewardship remains a critical need for church ministry and operation. Our ability to continue to grow our ministry depends on all of our ongoing faithfulness. So please continue, if you're not there, to send in your tithes and offerings, because the church has to go on. Prayer call and Bible study continues at noon. Now, our Wednesday prayer call is 15 minutes of power that gives you the strength to make it through the week. Our Thursday Bible study continues in our series about women in the Bible. Now, this week we'll discuss Mary, the mother of Jesus. Now, if you want to read ahead, read Luke 1:46 through 56. We've been having a great time in discussion. We've talked about Jezebel, and we've talked about some of the other names I can't even recall, but I've been on there, and it's really a good, lively discussion. And Pastor does a great job. Even Deacon Napoleon's been helping out, so it's been really good for the ladies. And if you get a chance, tune in. So please join us. We'd love to have you. Now, PCC Church at Home. Now, the pastor is asking you to dedicate 30 minutes at a time that works for your family for church at home, for you to have church at home yourself, using the scriptures and the questions and the prayer prompts that we post each week. So you gather together and you eliminate distractions, cut off the TV, put everything aside, and really have church at home. And the scripture and questions are in the pastor's weekly letter. Now, this week's topic is God will deliver. That sounds like that's going to be pretty interesting. And the next thing is the ICCC convention has been canceled. I know that's a disappointment because I wanted to go myself and I was scheduled to go. But they're going to do it virtually. Now, as of today's reading, I don't have the information to give you to connect with it, but it's not until July. So we will have the information that will be given to you at a later date. Finally, last and certainly not least, and you all know I do this every year. It's my custom, some kind of way. It always falls on Father's Day that I end up doing announcements. So, to all the fathers, old fathers, new fathers, working fathers, stay-at-home dads, stepfathers, grandfathers having to, again, act as fathers, who we used to call them Big Daddy, Uncle Daddy, and to the fathers that did their job and have passed on to glory. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. And to some of you, we miss you. Always, you are in our hearts. We love you, dads. Happy Father's Day. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and may God bless each and every one. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. I'm Gail, and bye for now.